Now on Talking Solutions, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And visiting us in studio, Danielle Lucas from Steinberg Diagnostic Imaging. Did I say it right?
You did.
I go there. That's why. Doesn't everybody? Also welcoming back our friend Samantha Molinaro from the American Cancer Society, because Samantha, you are the breast cancer specialist, I guess.
I guess so. That's a hefty title to carry, but I will do my best.
Well, we are already well into the month of October, so I wanted to make sure to get both of you in so that we could talk about some of the special things not only the American Cancer Society is doing, but also our friends at Steinberg Diagnostic. The different centers, are they all really celebrating wearing pink and decorating? What's going on with Steinberg?
Every year we partner with the American Cancer Society for their Real Men Wear Pink campaign. And as part of that, we pink out our campuses, meaning that each of our 8 locations decorate their lobbies in all kinds of pink decor. Everybody picks their own different theme. The employees have a ton of fun with it. We have patients that come back every year just to see the decorations. It's a really inspiring thing that the employees do, and patients seem to really love it.
Many years ago with the Coyote, I first heard Real Men Wear Pink, and it had to do with NFR and these strong, virile cowboys coming out in pink shirts. And how could you not love that? Danielle, with Steinberg Diagnostic Centers,
Yes.
It's not just the guys who are decking out in pink, I'm sure.
It is not. The ladies are all wearing pink. We allow our employees to wear breast cancer supporting shirts as casual days every Monday in the month of October. So everybody digs out their favorite pink shirts and sports them all month long.
I'm hoping that everybody is celebrating this month, because raising awareness about breast cancer and getting more research has made a big difference, right, Samantha, as far as the amount of people surviving breast cancer, women primarily, but also men.
Yeah, definitely. We have seen a tremendous decrease in the mortality rate over the past 30 plus years in breast cancer patients. So it's a lot of knowing your body, getting out and getting your scans, and being diligent, seeing your doctors in order to see that decline.
Every year I have my mammogram at Steinberg Diagnostic. Danielle, and I'm not just saying that, but I go there every year, and I've been doing it for a long time. We won't get into how many years. I have noticed there is a lot of reluctance to have a mammogram, but the difference in the comfort is huge. I'm not telling you a lie. In about 1990, had a mammogram. It was so uncomfortable. You know, it's doing the pancake thing on my breast. Passed out. Went down and hit the floor. It's not like that anymore.
It's really not. The manufacturers of the equipment, we particularly purchase GE machines, their Pristina model, because of the effort that they've put into redesigning things. So not only has the technology increased from a visibility standpoint for the radiologist, that they're able to detect things earlier, see things when they're smaller, but the actual machine, they put a lot of thought into making sure that it's as comfortable as it can be, making sure patients are comfortable through that compression, because that compression really is the most important part of the mammogram. A lot of patients don't understand that the reason the compression is there is because tissue that could potentially look like cancer, tissue that could cause concern for a radiologist to call you back to ask for more compression, to ask for follow-up exams. The more compression that a patient can withstand, those potentially suspicious tissues can start to disappear, and that's what they're looking for. Cancer doesn't disappear the more you compress it, but some of these other dense areas, they will. And so that's really the reason behind that compression. I don't know that a lot of patients understand why we seem to be being mean and squeezing things.
But what you're saying is, yes, we do have to do compression. They need to take the best look they can. A lot of breast tissue can be very dense and hard to look through. But if they do it right the first time, it's not uncomfortable like it used to be. There still is a little bit of that, but it's nowhere close. Seriously, I'm not going to pass out again. It's fast. It doesn't take as long. And if they do it right the first time, what you're saying is they won't get called back because the radiologist needs to take another look. So just do the one. Don't have to go in for another.
Yes, absolutely. The more compression that you can withstand, the better, more clear image that the radiologist is going to get. Think of it as the same concept of taking a photo with a camera. The more that that camera shakes, the blurrier that image. When they're compressing the breast, they're holding it still, so they're getting a clean, crisp image, and the benefit of that compression of hopefully making something suspicious disappear.
Well, I like that analogy. It's not going to be like a blurry picture. Okay. All right. Mammogram's important for those of us past a certain age. I get mine every year. It really is better than it used to be. And Samantha, the percentage ever growing of people who are surviving breast cancer, a lot of it has to do with finding it early, which has got to do with what Danielle's talking about with the mammogram in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely. I can remember from when I was a little girl being told by the doctor, do your monthly exams in the shower, whatever. You know your breasts the best. And I think that stands true to today. So if you're being diligent and you are self-checking, whether you're a man or a woman, and not just the breast, but the extended areas as well, if anything changes, you can immediately go into your doctor, have an alert, and be able to share with them. Same goes with dense breasts and tissues. If you are aware of what your body feels like, you can tell immediately when something starts to change. And I think that helps with early detection as well.
You know, I've been emphasizing a couple of times as we discuss Breast Cancer Awareness Month during October with Danielle Lucas from Steinberg Diagnostic. Is it Medical and Imaging Centers? Because I know there's a whole name.
The Steinberg Diagnostic Medical Imaging is the official name. We like to go by SDMI just because it's a little easier to say.
Well, I think I know the whole name because I'm in there so much. But they do good stuff. MRIs and everything. Also with us, our friend from the American Cancer Society, Samantha Molinaro. You know, we talked about finding out early. It, of course, with any cancer, increases the possibility, or should I say probability, that you are going to survive. We have mentioned that, yes, of course, it's mostly women, but there are men. I have a friend, he was stage 3 breast cancer, and everybody was really, really worried. He's a survivor. He's through it. He's doing great. Of course, they're following him to make sure that things don't recur, but it's not just women who encounter breast cancer and survive. We want to make sure that just like our friends at Steinberg Diagnostic, they're all doing pink at the 8 centers around town. When you honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a lot of us wear pink. I notice both of you ladies are wearing pink today. When you wear pink, we would like to see that. We're encouraging any of our Beasley Media Group listeners with all of our radio stations. If you're wearing pink, take a photo. Send us that photo for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All month long till the end of October, we're going to choose entries at random. You could win dinner for 2 at Rodizio Grill. It's so good. And you also get a chance to cast your vote for which of the 8 Steinberg Diagnostic Medical Imaging Centers, SDMI locations, is doing pink the best. So if you want to wear your pink, let us know because we could reward you with dinner for 2. We're choosing them all month long, randomly among the photo entries at our websites. You can find it at 96.3 KKLZ. We've got it for Jammin' 105.7, 102.7 The Coyote, KDON, our news talk station, both the AM and FM. It's 101.5 FM, 720 AM on all of their websites. But you know, we've got the Talking Solutions Facebook page with all that information, plus the link to the podcast of our discussion today. Go ahead, enter the contest. The restaurant you could win the dinner for 2, Rodizio Grill. We got Danielle from Steinberg, also Samantha from American Cancer Society, making strides against breast cancer. It's next Sunday at Red Rock. You guys had a crazy turnout last year. What was it, 30,000?
Yeah, we were just about 30,000 last year. We are anticipating the same amount for this year. It's going to be held on Sunday, October 27th at Red Rock Casino, and we are looking for everybody to come out and support us. Don your pink. Registration opens at 7 a.m. We also are encouraging people to register online ahead of time. makingstrideswalk.org/Las Vegas NV. I'm sure you'll have it up on your Talking Solutions website as well.
Of course I will.
The program begins at 8 a.m. and the official walk time is at 8:30.
It's a big party. Because there's so many people out there.
So many people. It's our 20th anniversary this year, so we'll have some special stuff along the walk route. We have some great performers coming out, tons of activities for kids and their families, and a special VIP area for survivors.
That's what this is really all about.
Yes.
Every year I know you're seeing more and more people who have survived breast cancer, and we want to honor and salute them.
Yes, men and women, both.
Plus, I think Red Rock Casino, because they do host this event, they also come up with stuff for people to do after the walk-ins.
Yeah, absolutely. It's their 10th anniversary of their Project Pink program. So they have tons of packages at all of their casinos, whether it's spa or food and beverage that you're interested in, that donates back to all breast cancer programs that ACS has.
Samantha, Danielle, I'm sure you both agree, as I do. Getting that mammogram is your first step. It's the first thing. It's the thing that we all need to do. There is a little discomfort, but the reason for it makes total sense. Let's do this. Let's take care of things. I have a family member who found out about a cancer that was more advanced that we're very concerned about, but it doesn't have to be that way. And it's not that hard. It's so important. That's something that you just don't want to miss. We still have time to go check out things at the SDMI locations, 8 of them here in town, all of them doing their own salute to Real Men Wear Pink. Through the end of October, vote for your favorite Steinberg location. They're stepping up and wearing pink and displaying it. Plus, take a picture of yourself and enter it on our Beasley Media Group station websites for 96.3 KKLZ, Jammin' 105.7, 102.7 The Coyote, KDON 101.5 FM, and 720 AM. And you don't have to worry about remembering any of that because I got all the information and links on the Talking Solutions Facebook page, along with a link to the podcast of our discussion today. Danielle, it's your first visit to us.
It is.
One of the things that we do as part of Talking Solutions is we ask, as listeners, what can we do to help you?
SDMI is a very big advocate of the American Cancer Society. We support many of their different avenues cancer patients can take to get support and help. So we are always happy to give our support to them. And so we would love to see your listeners continue to support the American Cancer Society, whether it be through Making Strides or Real Men Wear Pink or many of their other amazing programs. For this year, we are asking for those votes. Our employees have put a lot of time and effort into pinking out the lobbies of all of our locations. And we do have a little special prize for our employees for whoever gets the most votes. So if you do have the time to hop on those websites, send your pink pictures. We'd love to see how much pink everybody is wearing, who can do the best job wearing pink, and put in your vote for which SDMI you think did the best.
Yep. We would love to have our Beasley Media Group listeners also weigh in on which Steinberg location, because we'll throw votes your way too. And Danielle, if they'll send a picture and share it with us of them wearing pink, we could get them in for the drawing for the dinner for two at Rodicio Grill. Samantha, you know the question we ask every time you're here. What can we do to help you?
To help the American Cancer Society, right now, we really want to support Steinberg Diagnostics and the efforts that they've made for our Real Men Wear Pink campaign. So log on to your Talking Solutions website, find that link to vote for Steinberg's locations, show support to Dr. David Steinberg and his Real Men Wear Pink campaign, whether it's a $5 donation, a $25 donation. That helps us move our breast cancer programs and services forward, as well as make a local impact and have programs here locally that women in town can be supported and feel embraced as survivors with. We also want everybody to come on out to the walk. As I mentioned, it's our 20th anniversary. It's going to be a big party, and the more the merrier. Whether you're a survivor, you know someone who's been touched by breast cancer or not, we still encourage you to come out, support survivors, and have a good time with us.
The more the merrier really is true in this case for Making Strides Against Breast Cancer next Sunday at Red Rock Casino.
Yes, Sunday, October 27th. We are proud to be partnered with a lot of incredible companies in town. Optum Care Cancer Care is our presenting sponsor this year. They've done an incredible job raising awareness as well for the event, and we're looking forward to really showing the survivors that the community is behind them.
I love it when we all work together. Groups like the American Cancer Society, also SDMI, Steinberg Diagnostic Medical Imaging Centers. It's all about having more survivors, getting these rates of people who don't make it down through research, early detection, and raising awareness. that's what it's all about.
One of the things that we've talked about a lot, obviously, are mammograms, which are important to us at SDMI as well as to the American Cancer Society. But I believe the most recent studies show that about 50% of women do not get their annual mammogram. That is a very high percentage of people that should be getting screened that are not. So we really just encourage women to reach out. I know American Cancer Society has programs available. I know there's a lot of ways that we can help women get that mammogram if they're not able to get it, but it really is an important thing to do. It's a 5-minute exam, 30 minutes out of your day. It takes less time than a run to Target or less time than it takes to go buy a new purse or a new pair of shoes. Through Real Men Wear Pink, we encourage the men out there to support their women, to watch the kids, to cook dinner, to make that run to the grocery store so the women in your life have time to go get that mammogram, because it really could save someone's life.
I do realize we're all busy, but it is a very small sliver of a day to get that taken care of. It's a quick stop. And SDMI, I do it every year with you guys, does a great job. It's a great time for you to also stop into any of the 8 SDMI locations around the valley. Take note of all the pink that they worked really hard on, all the people who are employed there, and vote for your favorite location, because they're going to get some kind of prize for the one that gets the most votes. Samantha, are we forgetting anything?
I feel like the only thing that I haven't mentioned is that our website, cancer.org, is live 24/7, 365 days. So if anybody is looking for additional cancer support or research, looking for trial procedures, they can visit cancer.org and find somewhere close to you for help.
And of course, it's not limited to just breast cancer. It's any cancer.
Yep.
The American Cancer Society is always there for support, for guidance, for information. It's a great resource for anybody.
Yes, anybody that's been touched by it, whether it's them personally, a loved one, a friend, a teacher, coworker, anybody's welcome to reach out, and we have different programs that we can help support you with.
And the many visits that I've had to discuss cancer here on Talking Solutions, we've also discussed the important role of volunteers.
Absolutely. Just at the walk alone, we'll have over 500 volunteers on site helping us. So there's tons of volunteer opportunities. Again, you can visit cancer.org to get connected to your closest upcoming event to help support us, whether it's financially or through your time. Both are equally valuable.
I really like Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I mean, it gets better every year.
It does. I think the passion behind pink is growing. Earlier detection is taking place. More and more people are getting the treatment that they need. So more and more are being able to support it and unfortunately know somebody, but at the same time can don their pink throughout October. Different businesses around the community that are supporting the cause, support them as well. We appreciate it.
I'm sure both of you ladies are in the same boat. I know people who are survivors of breast cancer, both women and men.
Yes.
One more reminder, when you're wearing your pink, we want to see if we can't get you a nice prize in return for your efforts to help raise awareness of breast cancer during the month of October. You can take a picture of you wearing pink. Send it through any of our websites for 96.3 KKLZ, Jammin' 105.7, 102.7 The Coyote, KDON 101.5 FM, and 720 AM. Go to the Talking Solutions Facebook page, and we'll have all the info, plus a link to the podcast of our discussion today. Danielle Lucas from SDMI and Samantha Molinaro with the American Cancer Society, and next Sunday's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. Thank you both for joining us today on Talking Solutions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.